Open-ended questions for decision making. Hey, my name is Drew T. Jackson, and I'm going to give you 7 open-ended questions that you can use to make better decisions for yourself, for your personal life, for your family. But what I'm talking about today is really for your organization that you lead, the team that you lead. And so here we go. Let's jump into them. Number 1, the cost question. What is the price tag of this decision? Now, you want to consider this question first, because maybe if you're leading an organization, if the price tag isn't very high, maybe this isn't a decision for you to make. Any decision that has a low price tag, and low is relative, it's right. Low and high are numbers that you have to decide for your own organization. But whatever that number is for you, if it's a high number for your organization, you probably need to make the decision if you're at the highest level in the organization. But if it's a low number, go ahead, push that decision down to lower levels in the organization. What is the price tag of this decision? Number 2, the involvement question. Who will need to be involved in implementing this solution that we come up with the decision that I'm going to make? Who's going to be involved in solving this problem? Who's going to be involved in participating in the carrying out of whatever decision that I make? I want to get them involved as soon as possible because I want them to be a part of the solution, a part of the decision-making process, so that they can be bought in when we make the decision and we can hit the ground running. And I don't have to slow down and kind of catch them up to speed. I want to get them involved as early as possible. Number 3, the alignment question. Is this decision in alignment with my core values? I've got my core values behind me to remind me constantly, true north for me, for my organization, for how I want to live my life, right? You have your own values for yourself, for your organization, your true north, what guides you in decision making. Stephen Covey said, if we violate the conscience, we weaken the will. Right? So if you violate your own conscience, your own core values, your own belief system, then you're going to weaken your will, your ability to persevere through with any decision making that you have to do moving forward. Number 4, innovation question. How have we leveraged creativity with this solution? I've got leveraged creativity behind me, but it's true for all of us. We want to ask ourselves this question. How have I leveraged creativity? How have I been innovative in my approach? How have I been innovative in my approach to moving my organization forward? In making this decision that is going to affect the team that I lead, that's going to affect the solutions that I bring forth for my clients. How have I leveraged creativity? There's so many things we could do. I'm really getting into the metaverse and all the VR applications and really just the business applications for meetings that we do virtually. How can I bring in some virtual reality to those meetings to spice them up, to make them more interesting? We've all got Zoom fatigue, right? So how can we be innovative in our approach to serving our clients? Number 5, wise counsel question. How have we gained insight and different viewpoints from outside the organization to ensure we have the best possible solution? Now, you can pay for these, or you can just ask people. People I've found are so open to a DM, asking them a question on LinkedIn. I recently served one of my clients who is a Chick-fil-A operator. They have one location. They want to have another location. That's something that Chick-fil-A has to approve. You have to have the leadership and the business capacity to do that. And so there's a lot of preparation. I help my clients by doing some mock interview processes with their team. And as part of my process, I reach out to operators. I'm connected to, 50, 100 operators on LinkedIn. I reached out to a handful of them and I got some feedback. I said, hey, what question would you ask? Or what question have you been asked when you're in the selection process? And I got great feedback, fantastic questions that prepared my clients for success. Wise counsel. Wisdom is found. There's an old proverb. Wisdom is found in the multitude of counselors. Reach out, get what everybody says, and weigh out what you think the best way forward is. Okay, so the wise counsel question. Number 6, the intuition question. What is my gut saying? What is my gut saying right now that I should do? And sometimes those 51-49 decisions, I've said this before on my channel, when we get into those higher levels of leadership, they aren't, 70-30 decisions. They aren't easy decisions. All the easy decisions have been made. When it's at the highest level of leadership in our organization, those decisions are 51-49. It could go either way, and we have to make the decision. And part of that is checking your gut to see what your gut says about it. And then number 7, the analysis paralysis question. I love this. I ask my clients this question all the time. What needs to happen for you to move forward, make a decision, and act? Because we can talk about things all day long, right? Part of that coaching process is I ask questions. We come up with options, right? You can come up with 10 different options. But unless you have parameters, right? Unless you know the boxes that you need to check, and everybody's different. Unless you know the boxes that you need to check so that you feel comfortable moving forward, unless you set those parameters, the rules of the game for yourself in decision making, then you will not move forward. You'll just get caught in that analysis paralysis and you'll be stuck there saying, I don't know what to do. But ask yourself that question, hey, what do I need to do to feel comfortable moving forward in this decision? Maybe it's talk to your significant other. Maybe it's you need to see a certain set of numbers and your team needs to provide that for you. Maybe you need to talk to 3 different people and 3 different options before you feel comfortable making a decision. I don't know. You have to decide for yourself. But if you answer that, you will know what the parameters are for yourself to make a decision and move forward in confidence so that you can best lead your organization, lead your team, lead yourself. So those are 7 open-ended questions that will help you better make decisions. I'd love to hear what's your open-ended question, your favorite open-ended question for decision making. Go ahead, put it in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, go ahead, like, subscribe to the channel, share the video with a friend, and I will see you next week.